A giant storm is racing toward your town. The sky turns dark, the trees bend in the wind, thunder booms so loudly that the windows shake, rain starts pouring down. Your soccer game is about to be canceled, your picnic is ruined, even your birthday party might have to move inside. But then, imagine this. You pull out a shiny sky remote, you press one big red button and say, "Storm, stop." Suddenly, the thunder becomes quiet, the rain slows down, the clouds open up, a bright rainbow stretches across the sky. Wow! But wait a second, could that ever really happen? Can humans actually control the weather? Welcome to Funimation 3D, where big questions become fun adventures. Today we are flying high into the sky, diving inside clouds, chasing storms, and discovering whether humans can control the weather. First, let's talk about what weather actually is. Weather is what is happening in the air and sky around us right now. When the sun is shining, that is weather. When rain is falling, that is weather too. Wind, clouds, snow, fog, thunder, lightning, and storms are all part of weather. Weather happens in Earth's atmosphere. The atmosphere is a giant blanket of air wrapped around our planet. We cannot always see it, but it is there all the time. It is above our heads, around our bodies, and even inside every breath we take. This air is always moving. Warm air rises, cool air sinks. Water from oceans, lakes, and rivers rises into the air as vapor. That vapor can cool down and turn into tiny water drops or ice crystals. When many of them gather together, they form clouds. If the drops become heavy enough, they fall as rain, snow, sleet, or hail. So weather is like a giant dance in the sky. Air moves, water changes, clouds grow, winds blow, storms form, sunshine appears, and everything is connected. Did you know that a single fluffy cloud can weigh as much as hundreds of elephants? That sounds impossible, but the water inside a cloud is spread out into tiny droplets, so the cloud can float in the air. Now let's answer the big question. Can humans control the weather? The answer is, not like magic. We cannot point a wand at the sky and say, "Stop raining." We cannot grab a hurricane and push it back into the ocean. We cannot order snow the way we order pizza. Weather is much too big and powerful for that. But scientists can sometimes slightly influence the weather. One real method is called cloud seeding. Cloud seeding is when scientists add tiny particles into certain clouds. These particles help tiny water droplets gather together. When the droplets join and become heavier, they may fall from the cloud as rain or snow. Think of it like giving a cloud a tiny nudge. Not a command, not a magic spell, just a little push to help something happen that the cloud was already close to doing. Cloud seeding has been used in some places to try to increase rain during dry seasons. It has also been used in mountain areas to try to increase snowfall. But it does not work every time. The cloud has to be the right kind of cloud. There must already be enough water in the air. Scientists cannot make rain fall from a clear blue sky with no clouds at all. So, if a town has not had rain for many weeks and the plants are dry and thirsty, could cloud seeding help? Maybe. If the right clouds are nearby, scientists might use an airplane or special machines on the ground to send tiny particles into the clouds. Sometimes this can help a little more rain or snow fall, but it is not a rain button. Now, what about thunderstorms? Could we stop a thunderstorm before it reaches a soccer game? That would be very useful. But thunderstorms are powerful and complicated. They form when warm, moist air rises quickly into the sky. Inside the storm, strong winds move up and down. Water drops and ice crash into each other. Electrical energy builds up. Then, flash! Lightning appears. Lightning is extremely hot. In fact, a lightning bolt can be hotter than the surface of the sun. That is not something we can simply switch off. And what about hurricanes? Could humans stop a hurricane before it reaches land? Hurricanes are giant spinning storms. Some are hundreds of miles wide. They get their energy from warm ocean water. They can carry powerful winds, heavy rain, huge waves, and dangerous floods. Trying to control a hurricane would be like trying to stop a spinning mountain made of wind and water. Scientists have thought about ways to weaken hurricanes, but so far, humans cannot safely control them. Hurricanes are too large, too strong, and too complex. One reason weather is so hard to control is that the atmosphere is connected everywhere. A small change in one place can affect another place far away. The sun heats the planet. Oceans store warmth. Mountains change wind patterns. Forests, deserts, cities, clouds, and even Earth's spin all play a part. Weather is like a giant puzzle with billions of moving pieces, and those pieces are always changing. But even though we cannot fully control the weather, we can understand it better. Scientists who study weather are called meteorologists. They use satellites in space, radar on the ground, weather balloons in the sky, ocean sensors, airplanes, and powerful computers. These tools help them see what the atmosphere is doing and predict what might happen next. That is very important. Weather predictions can warn people before dangerous storms arrive. They can help families prepare for hurricanes, floods, snowstorms, heat waves, and strong winds. Farmers use weather forecasts to protect crops. Pilots use them to fly safely. Ships use them to avoid dangerous seas. So maybe we do not have a weather remote control, but weather science still gives us an amazing superpower, the power to prepare. Humans can also affect the air and climate over time. Big cities can become hotter because roads and buildings trap heat. Pollution can change the air. Climate change can affect weather patterns around the world. That is why taking care of Earth is so important. Planting trees, saving energy, reducing waste, and protecting nature all help keep our planet healthier. So, can we control the weather? Not completely. We cannot control the weather like a video game. We cannot press a button to stop storms, create snow, or move hurricanes. But scientists can sometimes influence clouds a little. They can study the sky, predict dangerous weather, and help people stay safe. The weather is wild, powerful, and amazing. It can be sunny one moment and rainy the next. It can bring gentle snowflakes, booming thunder, bright rainbows, and cool breezes. The next time you look outside, ask yourself, what is the sky doing today? Is it building clouds, moving air, making rain, sending snow, or painting a rainbow after a storm? The weather may not have a remote control, but it does have a story. And now, you know a little more about how that story works. Thanks for joining us on Funimation 3D. If you enjoyed this sky-high adventure, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Funimation 3D for more fun and amazing educational videos. See you in the next adventure!